Hi everybody. So you guys know that I was CAS, which is CPS in the States, anyway, was called on us because of our children going outside. So they were here. Can you see my kids in the background? Yeah, that's my kids in the background. Do you know why you can see them? Because let me show you something. These are my windows. I have these giant windows. That's my sewing machine. I normally am sitting here. Okay, normally I'm sitting here. So, sewing or doing whatever, and I check on the kids frequently. Normally this window's open, so I can hear them too. Now, CAS came yesterday, and they talked to us. Do you know why they were called? Let me tell you why they were called. My children are outside during the day when they should be at school. We homeschool. My children don't wear footwear outside. They do when it's cold or wet, and sometimes they don't, and then they get wet socks and they come in and get footwear. Just like Holly was wearing her rain boots, they filled with snow. She came in, put her snow boots on. They are not allowed out front alone. They have each other. There are 4 of them. Sometimes only 3, but there are 4 of them. The little one, not allowed outside by herself. Do I force my children to wear footwear? Do I allow them to make their own decisions? Yes. Do we have strict rules about where they're allowed to go? Yes. Do we have strict rules that they have to tell me where they are? Yes. When they change locations, do they have to tell me where they are? Yes. Is everywhere they're allowed to go in my hearing range? Not exactly, because they can go to the swings and the big field. But they can hear me when I holler, and they come home. And I do go check on them there too every once in a while to make sure, they're still there. But that's why they came. They came to make sure my children had access to footwear. They came to make sure that my children weren't roaming the streets. We live on like the laziest street in the entire neighborhood. There's no traffic. The bus goes by every once in a while. That's about it. They know they're not allowed to cross the road. They know they're not allowed on the road. You're going to see pictures at the end of this of what my children normally do outside. Some are making snowmen. Some are making snow angels. Some are shoveling the sidewalk for the neighbors.
That's what we do.
But do you know what? My children are being children. And they're outside. I know, it's such an inconvenience for children to be outside. But come on, people. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're being kids, and they're outside. Outside is healthy for them. Outside is good for them.
And it's fun.
And it also helps create community. So, if you're one of my neighbors and you're seeing this, my children have footwear. They have so much footwear. Like, I'm not even kidding. My kids have so many shoes and boots and sandals and rain boots and
All that stuff.
they have too many shoes, if you ask me. Anyway, so they have footwear. They also have access to snow pants and winter jackets and mitts and so many mitts and hats and everything else they need. But did you know I let them choose what they want to wear? Do you know why? Because it's their body. Their body. They can decide if they're cold. They can decide if they're hot. They can decide if they're wet. They can decide all of that. Do you know why? Because they're human. They're not robots. They're not mine to control. They can choose. I will see everybody later.